my name is Lorena and I'm going to begin showing you my eye dissection. So this right here is the excess material that I did remove. This excess material contains the connective tissue, fatty tissue, and some muscle as well that I just dissected off of the eyeball. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up so I can show you where I started. So this right here is the sclera. The sclera is the outer covering of the eyeball, and this right here is the cornea. The cornea is a transparent covering that allows light to enter the eye. Before I made my incision, as you can see, I started out right here between the cornea and the sclera. This front portion contains the aqueous humor, and the back portion contains the vitreous humor. The aqueous humor is a clear fluid filling the area between the lens and the cornea, and the vitreous humor is the viscous fluid that fills the vitreous body to help maintain the shape of the eyeball. So before I made that incision, I just had to be very careful because it was under pressure and I did not want to get that fluid everywhere. So again, I'm going to go ahead and begin showing you the anatomy of this. This black portion right here is the iris muscle, and this middle portion right here is the pupil. The iris is responsible to, the iris regulates the size of the pupil, is what that does, and the pupil is the opening through which light enters the eye. And this right here is your lens. The lens, when the animal is alive, is very flexible, but since the animal is no longer living and is preserved, it is very hard. And this right here is the vitreous humor, like we talked about earlier. The lens is a transparent structure that focuses the light coming in through the cornea and pupil. And right behind that lens also lives the zonula solaris. And the zonula solaris is ligaments that suspend the lens and stretch it to focus vision. Anyways, so next I'm going to show you in here. So I did remove the retina, but the retina is a light-sensitive portion of the eye composed of receptor cells called cones and rods. And it normally will live right here behind the vitreous humor. And like I said, it consists of the cones and rods. The rods are responsible for perceiving difference in light intensity, and the cones are responsible for perceiving color. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this inside out so you get a better look at it. This black portion right here is the choroid. And the choroid is a thin, dark sheet of tissue between the retina and the sclera. So like I said, the retina would normally be here, but I did peel it back. And this blue portion right here is the tapetum lucidum, which allows animals to see in low light, and it also creates an eye shine for them. And opposite here again, as I mentioned, the optic nerve is the animal's blind spot, right in there. And the blind spot is where the retina attaches to the optic nerve. And this will conclude my eye dissection. Thank you.